Hey y'all, so I just wanted to do a tutorial really quick. I feel like I haven't done a video in general in forever. So this is the finished look right here. I actually did this look when I went out on Friday. If you follow me on Instagram, it was the look that I was wearing in the white shirt. So yeah, it's just something really, I wouldn't say it's necessarily quick, but it's pretty simple if you just give it a shot. I would say now that I didn't realize this until after I finished it, but this would be something that would be really fun for the fall with the orange and gold and brown. So yeah, even though it's not fall yet, it is upon us. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now and get to the video. So I hope you guys enjoy it and let's get going. Alright, so at this point, as you can see, I've already done my right eye. The only thing that I've done anywhere else on my face is I've applied the Monistat primer. I don't use it for oil control. I more so just use it to make my face smooth, and it gives a really good, I guess, really smooth surface for my foundation to go on top of. And I've done my eyebrows. The only thing different that I've done with my eyebrows, I still use the fluid line in the shade Dip Down, but now for the concealer, I use the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator. I don't know if you can see it from the glare, but it just looks like this. It's a two-sided concealer, and I picked this up from my local beauty supply store. This is in the shade Level 10. So yeah, jumping right in, I've already applied my Mary Kay eyeshadow primer. Now I use that on my eyebrows as well as my entire eye. So I'm just going in with an eyeshadow brush, and I picked up these three eyeshadows. This one, and this one from my local beauty supply store. It's in the brand Ruby Kisses as well. I threw the packaging away before I put it in my palette without even thinking to take the labels off, so I'm not sure what color they're in. Sorry, I'll try to think to next time I go back in that beauty supply, see what colors these are. But I'm taking just a little bit of this kind of peachy shade. It's really similar to MAC's Expensive Pink, but it's not quite as coral as the Expensive Pink is. I'm hoping that y'all can see me because I can't see myself. But I'm just applying this to the inner corner, and that's just to give it a little shimmer, because right on top of that I'm going in with MAC's Goldenrod. It's this kind of mustard yellow shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that on top of it. I want to really be able to see this, so I'm packing it on really heavily. And now that I think about it, I should have used the NYX Milk or any type of white eyeshadow base, just so these colors stand out more. This is the same look that I did when I went out Friday night. If you follow me on Instagram, those pictures that I posted from Friday, this is the same look that I did, and I used the white eyeshadow base on top of the Mary Kay eyeshadow base, and the colors were super bright. So yeah, packing that color on the inner third, and then right on top of that I'm gonna go in with this kind of burnt orange shade right here. I'm gonna put that in the kind of in the middle, going towards the outer corner, and I want that to be really vibrant, so I'm packing that on as well. I think I went over a little bit too far with the goldish shade, but it'll be okay. So I'm just packing that on really well, and then we'll blend in a second. Going back in with a different eyeshadow brush, I'm using MAC's Embark, which y'all know is one of my favorites. It's this really dark brown shade right here. And then in a minute I'm going to be using this one. This is Typographic. So yeah, I'm just putting that in the outer V, and then I'm going to start sculpting out that V right there. And I want that to be pretty chocolatey and dark. So I'm packing that on as well. Then I'm just gonna take that on into my crease and kind of sculpt my crease. Just just dipping right back in the Embark. I'm really hoping I don't have to re-record this video. Okay, so once I've kind of done a light outline, I'm gonna go back in with typographic and Embark. I do want it to be pretty cut with a dark shade, but I don't want it to be black. So that's why I use just a little bit of espresso to give it more definition, but not make it completely dark to where you can't tell it's brown. Okay, so then I'm just gonna go back in with those same colors on my lid, just to go back over it so we didn't lose too much color from the Embark. Then I'm wiping off the orange shade just to make sure that I don't spread any of that into the golden color on the inner corner. So then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and kind of blend those together. Then taking that same fluffy brush, and I used it in, where am I? Right here. Brown Script, and dabbed it just a little bit in that orange shade. And I'm going to put it right here over the top as my transition color. I love Brown Script. It's my go-to transition color, and that dipping it in that gold is just going to give it a little bit more of a reddish tone. Then I'm going to go in with another eyeshadow brush, and just FYI, in case anyone ever wonders why I use like 4 or 5 eyeshadow brushes, it's because I don't like to mix the colors and I want every color to be its own. So yeah, that's why I use so many. So yeah, going in, this is Golden Lust. This really golden shimmery shade. It's not really that pigmented, it's more of a sheer tone eyeshadow. I think I just made that up. But it's really sheer, but it gives a really pretty shimmer to use as a highlight. So I'm going back in with that blending brush, gonna blend everything out. Okay. Alright, so now that I'm done with my eyes, I always like to make sure that I do my eyes first and then my face after, because if you can see, there's just a little bit of fallout underneath my eyes, so I like to always make sure that that covers up. Next, I'm going in with the Photogenic Concealer from NYX. This is in the shade Nutmeg. It's not a whole lot of shades lighter than my skin tone. It's actually just about the same as my skin tone, so I'm just gonna put that right under there, under my eyes, to eliminate those dark circles. And I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush, or excuse me, a flat foundation brush with this. Going back in with that concealer, I'm just gonna spot conceal with my spot conceal over my acne scars, just because those tend to need a little bit more coverage. And like I said, it's just about the same as my skin tone. Going in with my Real Technique stippling brush and just blending that out. Okay, so after that, I'm just gonna go in with my Fortified Skin Enhancer Illuminator from MAC. It is in the shade Recharge. I used to use this mixing in with my Match Master foundation from MAC, but I'm honestly not going anywhere after I do this video. I just really wanted to get this up. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop it all over my face. So I'm gonna use Cinnamon by NYX, my Real Techniques blush brush, and just pop that on my cheeks. Finish off going in with my MSF in Dark, just to blend everything. I'm just gonna be using Freckle Tone lipstick from MAC. It's just a really neutral peach. And I'm gonna go in with a lip liner. This is in the shade Espresso from NYX. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the finished look. Not too bad, but it's just a little bit of fun with the color. I would say this would be something really pretty for the fall. So yeah, like always, give it a try. I hope you like it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.